What up, this is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Hey, before you watch this review, please subscribe to my channel and press that like button and ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. And if you would like to help support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/ramascreen. That's patreon.com/ramascreen. Let's rock this. I gotta be honest with you. And you know you'll always get honesty from me on this channel. I was not really a fan of Gareth Edwards' 2014 Godzilla movie. I thought it was too slow and the movie didn't show much of the monster fight until probably right at the very end. But even then, you barely felt a thing. And by that point, we were just exhausted from the string of boring human drama that I couldn't care less about. So I'm glad to share with you that Godzilla, King of the Monsters gives us what its predecessor fell short on. And that is, in this latest installment, this time around, we actually get to see Godzilla kick major ass. Multiple times, I might add. This sequel is monstrous, bigger and better. Directed by Mike Dougherty, Godzilla King of the Monsters presents to you the news story of the heroic efforts of the cryptozoological agency Monarch as its members face off against a group of god-sized monsters, including the mighty Godzilla, which finds itself colliding with Mothra, Rodan, and the three-headed Ghidorah. Kyle Chandler plays a father still grieving and very angry over the loss of his child from a few years ago back when Godzilla wreaked havoc. Vera Farmiga plays his estranged wife who is now in the middle of a scientific breakthrough. And Millie Bobby Brown plays their daughter who finds herself conflicted about her mother's discovery. Returning cast includes Oscar nominees Ken Watanabe and Sally Hawkins. I did not grow up a die-hard fan of Godzilla, but those of you who are hardcore fans, let me tell you that everything about this sequel is fan service, fan service, fan service from start to finish. I was a huge fan of Mike Dougherty's previous films, Krampus and Trick or Treat, so I knew he was the right man for this job because he knows how to construct an effective scare that's also fun. Godzilla, King of the Monsters allows us to take it all in and witness the fights in all their glory, which is just downright epic and colossal. It goes without saying, but the visual effects for the creature design and those specific sequences will blow your mind. I mean, this looks like a project that spared no expense. I may not know much about Mothra and Rodan and Ghidorah, but those of you who do, you are in for a treat because those sons of bitches don't hold back. They don't pull any punches. This is better than your regular Rock'em Sock'em Saturday night pay-per-view, and the sounds they make reverberate around the room. It is that massive. This film also kind of expands Godzilla's mythology as well. Not so much that it adds a certain feature or a new trait, but it lets you in on his super secret lair, if you will. Seeing all of that revealed really amps up your anticipation for the next one, which is Godzilla vs. Kong. Because by this point, your imagination just runs wild about how that impending clash would play out. And now on to the not so great part about Godzilla King of the Monsters. The human drama, although it's not as mind-numbing as the 2014 movie, it still drags. But the somewhat good news is that, unlike the 2014 movie where the human drama seemed to be separate or disconnected from what's going on 350 feet above us, in this one, writer-director Mike Dougherty along with co-scribe Zach Shields tried their best to interweave Kyle Chandler, Vera Farmiga, Millie Bobby Brown, Ken Watanabe's plotline with that of our gigantic hero, so that one would affect or impact the other, and vice versa. And their way to go about it is by applying the old theme of The road to hell is paved with good intentions. There are also a bit of other surprises that happen along the way which I won't spoil here, but that is how Mike Dougherty and Zach Shields ensure that the humans and Godzilla need each other. I think Stranger Things sensation Millie Bobby Brown excels the best out of all the actors in this film. She's so effortless and emotionally powerful in her performance, which is impressive considering the fact that this is actually Millie's first major full-length feature movie, but it just goes to show that she has a bright future ahead of her on the big screen. But yeah, this movie could have condensed things and trimmed down the runtime and cut out a lot of the unnecessary pointless scenes and the bland dialogues that it still unfortunately has. So story-wise, it's a little improvement from the previous film, but not as compelling as it could have been. But hey, at the very least, the monster fights are orgasmic, and they are every bit as satisfying as you hope they would be. So that much you will definitely get. Godzilla, King of the Monsters, is this year's epitome of summer blockbuster.